welcome to another Footy Africa podcast. And today we have a an upcoming footballer, 17-year-old lad straight away from Limpopo, South Africa, and he's just going to tell us his story, what he thinks, and we talk about a little bit about the South African league and what he sees, and maybe where he really wants to play here in Africa, and yeah, just the whole story. So here we go. Hey, good evening. Welcome. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, and you?
I'm good. I'm good. Welcome to Footy Africa podcast.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me this fine evening. You know,
The pleasure is all mine. The pleasure is all mine. Thank you for giving us this
thank
opportunity to have you on our show. So, I don't know. Just before we get started, what do you have to tell like the whole world about football in Africa, especially in South Africa? What do you want to tell people? What should people know
you. Oh,
about football in Africa, especially again, I repeat, in South
in,
Africa.
in South Africa. Basically, football in South Africa, in Africa in general, is quite great. We have players, top players, and we also have players with different mentalities. You know what I'm saying? So, as you said, South Africa ESL is one of the best leagues in Africa at the moment. So we have top players and players who are serious and stuff like that. So with great mentalities. That's what I can say about football of Africa in South Africa.
Yeah, you're right. PSL is totally the one of the best leagues in Africa.
Yeah,
It's rated
it developed.
highly,
Yeah.
pays well. I mean, it's the most developed league in Africa, especially in the sub-Saharan Africa. So before I just want you to start like your journey, how everything has been for you, from where you started from, how you started playing football, and up to where
Oh,
you are now. Can you just tell us a little bit about the story, the history behind up to where you are now?
okay. For me, I started football when I was really young. I started playing futsal. It's called futsal, street football. I used to play with my friends. You know, that's where I got the love of football. And football, it always will be my passion from the heart. And since I was young, I remember playing football with my friends. And yeah, and now they took their different paths. So I had to took mine. So it's called sacrifice. So yeah, at the moment, my football career is I've been traveling a lot. I haven't had the chance of playing a league a full season because I've been traveling a lot, attending football showcases and stuff like that, even tryouts and stuff like that. So for me, one of the best showcase I ever included, it was last year in December. The football showcase. It was hosted by David Ribeiro, one of the best coaches in South Africa. Um, so we were a lot of teams from USA and UK academies and Spanish academies. They were there to gather and see our potential and see our talent. So yeah, I went there and participated. Um, yeah, and I think I did well. So yeah, I had to continue. You know, yeah, you'll never know. I think I did well.
Yeah,
Then I had to
true.
continue. Yeah, going trials and stuff like that. So trials with the PSL teams, and in the next few days, I also have trials also. So my life and my football journey has been like a busy. It's busy, you know. So yeah, I have to be ready as always, you know, waking out every day, waking and stuff like that. So yeah, for me, it's never easy.
And how was the experience of the football show? Like how was it as you as a young player? How did you feel? Or are you pressured, or you just felt like I have to come this and do my best, or you had the pressure from maybe family members or your peers to showcase your talent and everything? How was your experience?
It was great. It was great to be included in the football showcase because you had to. I learned a lot of things regarding the physical assessment task. So we had to be fit and stuff like that. So I wasn't prepared physically fit, and I think I failed the fitness test, the big test. I knew it last year, and wow. And the camp, it was a camp actually, football showcase camp, and we trained like a footballers. We ate like footballers. We recovery, it was the same, and the pitches were great. And I had to meet a lot of young stars, and make friends and with different mentalities abroad and inside South Africa. So for me, it was amazing experience for me, and yeah, for me, yeah, it was great.
And just before we continue, can you just tell us like how the football show works? Like how does it work? Do you get players from
Um,
all over? So is it only players in so young players in South Africa or parts of the southern part of Africa?
no, the players, I think we had a lot of players from another countries like Spanish, I think Spain, in Spain, even in UK, and also in Namibia, I think Nambia. Oh, I can't pronounce the country well, but I'm sorry for
Namibia,
it's
Namibia.
yes, Namibia, yeah, correct. Yeah, even at Namibia, even in South Africa. Yeah, I had the chance to meet those players and make new friends, and ask what should be asked. And yeah, for me, it was a personal great experience. So I had to understand their mentality. You know, for for me, it was awesome.
Okay, that's really great. And as we continue right now, like before we came live to the show, you were asking me about the league in Uganda, and this is just the other question. I think like in South Africa, I know it's the best league right now. Every young
Yeah.
player in Africa would want to play in the South African league, but which other country do you see yourself like maybe this is in sub-Saharan Africa? I'm not talking about the North Africa, of course. I'm talking about the
Okay.
Central, West, East, and South. Which any other country do you see yourself? Maybe do you really want to say that maybe I can go there and maybe make a name for myself? In which other country?
Ooh, that's different. That's difficult. I would probably say, I think the Egyptian league. I don't know the name of the league, but yeah, the Egyptian league. I only know one team over there. It's Al Hilal. Yeah, of course, it's dominating for the past few years. Yeah, it was dominating the Africa. So it's a must to know it.
Uh,
So yeah, I
up
think
to now, up to now, it's still dominating Africa. So it is the only
yeah,
club in Africa that's dominating the continent.
yeah, it was dominating every single time at the calf, everywhere.
So it
So
is
yeah,
Al Halil. And yeah, I know there is Pasitao from South Africa is
yeah,
blowing up the league. He
Prisitao.
has
Yeah,
been
yeah, yeah. I used
one
to
of
play
the
for Mamelodi
phenomenal
Sundowns.
player. Yeah, he has been one
Yeah,
of the phenomenal player in the league, especially for the for the for the Al Halil, and he has been a great player, especially in the CAF Champions League. I watched him, and I enjoy watching him so much. And also in the South
yeah.
African national team, he's a great player. So, do you look up to which player do you look up to in the South African league or in the
In South
in the
Africa,
South Africa? Yeah, let's start with South Africa. In
wow,
South Africa, which player do you look up
wow, it's difficult to choose one because we have great players. To be honest, we have great players, but I would say probably Mukwena, Tebogo Mukwena. Do you know Tebogo Mukwena?
to? Yeah, the midfielder from Orlando Pirates.
Mamelodi Sundowns, Mamelodi
I'm
Sundowns.
a Melody Sanders. Sorry, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah, yeah.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, I just confused. But overall, he's a great midfielder. He's a
Yeah,
great player.
even yeah,
I
even
really enjoy. Who else?
Kuluso Mudau. Yeah, the fullback, right back.
Yeah, yeah, he's
Yeah, even the
also
right back. Yeah, because I really play like him. Like he's my go-to-go role model for sure right now.
you look up to him when you're playing the game. Like when
Yeah, I
you
play
watch
because I
him,
am.
what you see, what he does, you try to imitate that into your game to bring that to your game also.
Yeah, and most people they say I play like him, and sometimes I refuse. Sometimes I'll just accept it. Yeah,
Okay,
that's why I
what
was
about in
watching him.
okay? That's what about in Africa as a continent? Which player do you look up to? Like, yeah, I have to, you know, I have to imitate what he's doing on the pitch, or try to do what he's doing. What player do you look and say this is the player that I want to be
Wow,
like?
in Africa. Wow, in another different league except South Africa, right?
Yeah, I said South Africa.
Wow, wow. This is, I think the Egyptian league. I don't really watch that African league. Um, I only watch maybe a European or MLS and stuff
Yeah,
like that. But for me,
I know a lot of young people, like, they don't concentrate on the leagues in Africa,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I know there are some great players even if they are not playing in Africa, but there are some good players from Africa. You can look at maybe from Boniface from Nigeria, or maybe Victor Osimhen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There are many players who are coming from Africa and they're doing so. My
From
question
Africa,
is,
which
which
they are playing in
yeah,
Europe here.
yeah, maybe they are playing anywhere in the world, maybe in Europe or in America or maybe in
Mm-hmm.
Asia. Which player do you look up to and you say, yeah, that's a really great player I want to imitate?
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah.
Mo Salah from the Egyptian
Yeah,
foot.
Mo Salah.
Yeah,
King.
he's a great
Yeah,
player.
he's a great player.
Do you
And
know him?
another one I think is Mohamed Kudus. I've been
Mohamed
watching Premier
Mohamed.
League.
Oh, okay, okay, no problem. And
Yeah, do you
is
know
there
him?
any? No, I've not. This is my first time to hear the name.
Oh,
It's called
really?
Mohamed.
He's been the best.
Yeah, it's called Mohamedu.
Yeah, Kudus.
Mohamed. Oh, Mohamed Kudus from Ghana.
Yeah,
That's
or
a
maybe I
yeah,
didn't pronounce correctly.
yeah. You didn't pronounce it correctly, but yeah, Mohamed Kudus
Oh
from
yeah,
Ghana is such an amazing player. I like what he
yeah.
does, especially
Even
the last volley he scored in the Premier
wow,
League was just amazing.
unbelievable,
Yeah,
unbelievable.
he's an amazing player. He's a youngster that is breaking the records, and
Yeah,
he
yeah,
has a bright future. And it's really good to the names that you've mentioned. These are the people who are like changing the story in Africa.
yeah.
Muhammad
And
Kudus,
they are
Muhammad Salah. At the moment, Muhammad Salah, with no doubt, is like one of the best. He's the best winger in Premier League. Like there is no one who's
yeah,
near him.
for
So
sure.
it's just easy to see that. And Muhammad Kudus, what he's doing in West Ham, is really amazing.
Wow.
So those are two great choices. And I see. And your main position is a fullback, right?
Yeah, play fullback. Yeah, both left
Or
and right.
both left and right. Is there any
Yeah.
other position you play on the field, or it's mainly you focused on running through the
No,
flanks?
yeah, I play even center back, even CDM. Actually, it actually depends on the team. Whether they're liking a striker or a left wing. I'll just go and play that position. So it really depends on
Okay.
the team. But yeah, personally, I play fullback, center back, and also CDM, even a winger.
Oh, that's amazing. Then you're
Yeah,
multi-purpose. You're not just in one position. Yeah, when we continue, like, where do you see yourself in, like, in the next 5 years to come? Do you and where do you want to play? Do you see yourself playing in the next 5 years? Are you working hard to see yourself playing?
Wow. Okay, I see myself in Europe. I think in La Liga or Premier League. Yeah, because
Nice.
I have friends over there. They've been teaching me their language, which is Spanish. I speak a little bit of Spanish, but yeah, not
Amazing.
fluently, you know.
That's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
amazing. Hmm.
Yeah, I have friends over
So,
there, so they teach me Spanish. So yeah,
which team are you
the
looking to? Like, what are you looking to do maybe to sign for in the La Liga?
most every team it's Real Madrid, the best team in the world. It's Real Madrid,
The
of
best
course,
team
with
in
no
the world,
doubt. Yeah,
with no
it's
doubt.
Real Madrid, but yeah, but for me, I just wanna. My goal is to be one of the best South African players to ever play the game. Um, I think I'll just play any team in La Liga and develop and stuff like that. So for me, yeah, one of my goal, my top main goal is to be one of the best football player in South Africa to ever play the game. And I haven't reached that year level, but I know what to do to reach that level. So step by step, you know. So yeah,
Yeah, well, one step at a time. What about in Premier League? Which team are you looking forward to play? You've said the best. Yeah, the best team in the world, Las Los Blancos, Madrid. Every player wants to be in Madrid.
yeah.
But
Every
what about in
small
the
boy
Premier
wants to
League?
play.
What
Um,
about in the best league in
Liverpool.
the world? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
Premier
you
League
are
for sure.
you want to be one of the Reds. You want to be a player in the Reds.
Yeah, because Liverpool. I've been supporting Liverpool since I was young, and I love the atmosphere, and the players. So yeah, I just love
Okay, so
Liverpool.
what 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 about in South Africa? Which team are you looking at to start your career from?
I think Mamelodi Sundowns or Orlando Pirates.
The,
Those are the
the
two
Brazilians.
way to go. Yes. Um. Yeah, I think Mamelodi
What?
Sundowns and Orlando Pirates.
Why? Why those two? Why those?
Um. Orlando Pirates. Me and my family, we have been supporting Orlando Pirates since I was young. So it's something that goes on in the family. So Orlando Pirates, yes, and
Also, all of
Mamelodi
all all
Sundowns.
of all of your, like, you in the family, you are Orlando Pirates supporters.
Yeah, even now, when I tell them I've changed, now it's about Mamelodi Sundowns. They get angry sometimes, like they fight. No, 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 you can't change. But no, it's my
Yeah,
opinion. Football is game of opinions. Yeah,
I understand. When something runs in the family, they always want you to
yeah,
be part of it. Yeah, so I
yeah.
understand.
When they buy
I also get
T-shirts, they buy it for all of the family. So
they
no,
want you to support the team. I understand that. But
yeah.
okay, this is the other thing as we are talking about. Yeah, sorry for the hiccup. My network today has a problem, but you know, I just wanted to just let the world know, like, I know there are challenges like in Africa, the whole of Africa, there are challenges that young lads who are just coming up, young football players, young talents who are just coming up face. And how do you go about
Yeah.
these challenges, especially with the traveling and everything, and finding maybe a spot for training that is going to offer you everything? How do you manage all these challenges, you as a young player?
For me, it's all about sacrifice. It's all about sacrifice because without sacrifice, you won't be able to travel. And also, for me as a young African footballer, you can't have distractions. You can't have someone who's taking away from your goal. You can have. I'm not against partners, but you can have a partner, but is the partner holding you back or holding you up? So ask yourself that question. And for me, it's all about believing. And of course, it's gonna be tough, sacrificing, leaving family behind, eating the right food. Sometimes you wanna eat in the restaurants, but you gotta eat your stuff. So traveling, for me, it's all about sacrifice. So in order for you to become in the next level, to be in the next level, it's all about sacrifice. Leave everything behind.
That's really great. That's really great. I understand that, as young players, you always have to sacrifice a lot, especially leaving your
Yeah,
family behind and everything. So it was really nice to have you. Welcome, and I know on Thursday, inshallah, I'll be having you when you're talking about the South African League, especially the awards. So I have to let you go now. I know it is late here in Uganda. It's already 8:36. But
oh
we'll
yeah.
catch you on another one. When people are looking for you, where can they find you on socials?
On Instagram, it's welcome 67 or Kgopotso welcome. Yeah, even yeah, on LinkedIn, yeah, you can find me there. Yeah, even on Instagram.
It's Instagram and only LinkedIn.
Yeah, do you have Instagram? I'll drop you a follow if you guys have Instagram.
Oh, okay, no problem, no problem. I appreciate for the I appreciate
And
your
thanks for having
time
me.
and everything. I hope I catch you on Thursday when we have the show
Yes,
about the awards we talk about, and we give our honest opinions on the awards, the PSL awards. So thank you for your time. I hope I catch you on Thursday, brother.
thank you, thank you. Have a great night. Have a great night.
Okay, guys, there you have it. That was a welcome telling us his story. We're going to have another one. Sorry for the internet hiccup and everything, but thank you. Hope you like the video, and hope you subscribe, share, and leave a comment and just tell people about our show. We talk about Africa football, everything African football. So thank you for tuning in. I hope I catch you